That scenario could have been much worse, and it's just one of the countless things that could happen if your pet escapes its boundaries. DogGuard pet fencing truly is a remarkable product. How do you keep pets contained with no visible fence?
DogGuard uses a digital radio signal to establish boundaries for your pet. The transmitter, which is usually located in the garage or basement, sends a radio signal through a concealed transmission wire that's buried around the perimeter of your yard, defining the safe area. The receiver in your dog's collar senses his proximity to the fence. As he approaches the boundary wire, he'll hear a subtle warning tone. If he proceeds, he'll feel a mild electronic correction, a safe but effective static shock that reminds him that it's not safe to go any further.
Well, Jeff, when you've worked really hard on your yard, you're not too thrilled about digging it all up. So what's really involved in the installation process?
Burying the transmission wire is a simple, non-invasive process that won't tear up your yard. The average installation takes about 5 hours. We mark the perimeter with training flags so that your pet has a visual indicator of his new boundary. These flags are temporary and they'll be removed in a couple of weeks. Then we fit your pet with their DogGuard receiver collar and training can begin.
So who does the training, Jeff? Is this something the pet owner does, or do you help them train their pet?
Training's actually my favorite part, and it's what sets us apart from our competitors, Lori. We do the training with you, and we provide as many training sessions as necessary.
Can you tell us what's involved in the training process?
We start with tone training, which involves taking your pet out on a leash and walking them around the perimeter. When they come close to a flag, their collar will beep. You give them a verbal correction as you turn them into the yard and praise them for turning away from the flags. After 3 days of tone training, we'll begin correction training. This is the same procedure. The only difference is that if the dog approaches the flags, he'll receive a mild electronic correction, and again, you'll need to turn them back into the yard and praise them. After a week to 10 days, if all is going well, your dog is allowed to be off leash with supervision, and we begin to introduce temptations and distractions. After a couple of days off leash, we'll do a proofing session with your dog, using other dogs, kids, toys, and other creative distractions to make sure that they understand their boundaries. Training usually takes about 2 weeks. At DogGuard, we understand that every pet's different, and we will be there on site during the crucial training sessions so that we can assess your pet's individual response and adapt the training regimen. This way, we can train your pet and you to use your DogGuard fence effectively.
Is DogGuard safe? Can the collar or underground wire injure a pet?
The DogGuard pet fencing system is veterinarian approved and recommended, and it's completely safe for your pet.